Hello everyone and welcome back to Lakeside again. It's Graham and I thought I would do this video because I've now got the replacement motor through for the P2. So this is a follow-up, part 2 if you like, of the previous video I did. And first of all, I just would like to comment on some of the comments which came up on the previous video, which were mainly concerning the driving wheels being wobbly. Yes, I know they were wobbly. I knew that before I even started, but that wasn't the point of the video. The issues I were having with this was nothing to do with the wobbly wheels. It was to do with the bad running of the motor. It was accelerating and deaccelerating, accelerating and deaccelerating at its will without me doing anything to it. It was noisy, so I knew that the issue I had that I wanted to cure was replacing the motor, not the driving wheels being out of a line. Excuse me. Let me just take a sip of my coffee, hold on. Yeah, so thank you for pointing the wobbly wheel scenario out. But I say, when these go on the track, on the rolling road, they do tend to do this. Well, mine do. 95% of my Hornby locos, when I run them, tend to wobble like this. On the track, when they've got a rake of 6 or 8 coaches behind them, absolutely no issues. You can't see that wobble, well, very slightly. And if you look at actual proper real steam locomotives on video or film, you will see them doing the sort of same thing to a less extent than what this is, obviously. But if you just doing that without it running, there's all that play that it can go. So anyway, I'm not going to get bogged down in that issue. Yes, thank you for pointing it out. I do know there is an issue with that, but I'm not bothered with that. The whole point of the video, last video, was this motor, the way it accelerated and decelerated on its own wheel. So I've been lucky enough to source some brand new motors. I have one here, and I will put a link in the description below to let you know where I got them from. This is the only place, I think it's called Lendons. It was the only place I found that actually had some in stock. So I got 2 because these do fit other locomotives like the Black 5 and the A4, and I've got some of those. So if the motors go in that, at least I've got 1 spare to be getting on with. The magnets in these new ones are incredibly strong. Now that could have been the reason why the old motor here was not performing great. The magnetism could have gone down quite a bit over the years it's been used. I don't know, I'm not bothered. The fact of the matter is that the worm drive on here, when I turn it, is very, very notchy. If I turn the new one, it's very silky smooth. In comparison, there is a slight bit there, but that's where the poles of the motor are passing through the magnets. But that is a much, much smoother operation. So obviously I've now fitted one of the motors into the chassis of the P2, and it's a dramatic difference. It's solved the issue of the acceleration and deacceleration. It's very, very smooth now, very smooth operation, and I will show you the slow running of it as well. Now, bearing in mind this is a new motor, Even the motor's got to be running to a certain extent. The gear inside is obviously running, but the motor isn't. So I still want to run this in for half an hour, just to make sure. I've given it a very light oil, and yeah, it works a dream and is so much quieter than the old motor too. So it was the motor which was giving me that issue. It wasn't the wobbly wheels, it was the motor. So let's see it's running. I'll just put it on about a third of the way. Now that is a totally different locomotive to what it was the other day. Totally different. Those wheels are rotating with a wobble, I agree. They're rotating smoothly. There's no speeding up and slowing down like there was before. And it's very quiet. It's very quiet. Let's put it up to full speed just for a moment. Now if I bring it right down, and I'll zoom in, I'll show you the slow speed of it. I'll just zoom in. Now those wheels are moving. So Sam from Sam's Train is watching. What do you think of that, Sam? For slow speeds. That's pretty impressive. So we'll let that run for a moment. When I fitted this, the new motor, let me zoom them out a bit. When I fitted this to the new chassis, it didn't quite fit, so I had to take off a slight area. If I show you. Let's focus that. See, there's a cut-off just there. It's flat. I had to do the same for the other side because it wouldn't fit into the chassis. The old motor hasn't got it, but it's got a smaller diameter around here. Actually, beg your pardon, yes it has got it. It has got flat, I think. Bear with me. Yeah, a very small one. Very small flat. Anyway, I had to just take off a little piece of that for it to fit on my one. But apart from that, it went in fine. I took the TV suppressor off. This has still got it on, but I took that off. I don't need it. And it went straight in, wired it up, perfect. And those wheels are still turning. It hasn't stalled. And that's on a brand new motor. I am really impressed with that. So we'll have to wait and see and see how long this motor lasts for. Hopefully it will last for a good couple of years, but now I know I can locate these new motors, then I think I'll probably get some more in actually. Get another couple while they're about. Right, well that's it folks. I'm going to put this all back together again properly now. It's just lashed together. And I will hopefully run it on Lakeside in the next couple of days and see how it performs. Can't believe that's slow running. That is just amazing. I don't know if it'll go any slower without stopping. Let's try it. I'm nearly at the end. Ooh. My controller won't actually let me go any lower than that, to be honest. Let's try that. That's on about a third of the segment on the iPad. Yeah, it's about the same, isn't it? Good. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's a wrap for now. So thank you for watching. Take care. And if I don't speak to you again soon, then have a great weekend. And well, we've got the budget day, mini budget day tomorrow, haven't we? Right. Okay. Take care, people. And I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now. Bye. Hello again, and just to finish off the video, I thought I'd just show it all back together again, with the body on, the tender on, etc. And yeah, so pleased with this. So let's give it a go. That's about third speed now. So much smoother. If I bring it back down to the slow running again, just creeps along. And those wheels are turning. Absolutely amazing. So let's try a bit of sound now. I'm happy with that. There was no discerning sound of it accelerating and deaccelerating like it was before. Just a steady flow. Not too sure of the speaker yet. I'm experimenting with speakers in this tender. That sounds a bit muffly to me. So I might, in my box of speakers, try another one. But it works anyway, that's the main thing. So yeah, very, very pleased, and I will put a description in the, yeah, I'll put a description in where I've got the motors from, in the description with a link, and if you need any, then go ahead and contact him. I did it by email and he responded same day saying that he had, I think it was like 30 in stock or something. And I'll tell you what, I checked on Peter Spares, who hasn't got any, but the list price for his motors were like 20 odd pound, 26 pounds, something like that. And these were £9, so quite a difference. Okay, that's it. So bye for now, and I'll get this running on Lakeside. Bye for now. Bye.